What's going on, fam? 30K challenge. Gonna try to knock this out in 8 to 9 weeks. 10 weeks worst case scenario. This is not an arbitrary number. This is what I used to make in a really good year at Domino's. Not a bad year, a really good year. We have 2 other goals. I would like to reach close to 400 deliveries in a week. That one may be impossible, and that's not on us. That depends on how good a McDonald's crew is, because that's going to be after hours. If we have a beastly McDonald's or Whataburger team, we will get that done. Definitely. Finally, this goal, I have achieved it in the past, but we're going to need to start stepping up our app game. Want to get to 80% productivity. So if we're out for 10 hours, want to be productive for at least 8. Not even at least 8, I think a maximum of 8. I think over 80% is highly unlikely in my market. I would love to be wrong. We are at 11 a.m. Have at least another 12 hours to go, and we will start the breakdown. I may not be able to function well in the breakdown. That's why we're writing the stats now. Good morning, fam. Oh, little guy wants attention. Poor little guy wants attention. I've been petting you all morning. Been petting you all morning. You little crazies. Little crazy puppies. Let's get into those stats, fam. Sorry I didn't record this last night, but I went straight to bed. We'll knock these out in least to best income. Coming in last, we have Uber Eats at 40 trips, $295.63, an average of $7.93, sorry, $7.39 per delivery. Coming up in second to last, we have Instacart at $416.26. That was on 13 deliveries, so that was an average of $32.02 per delivery. Unfortunately, DoorDash is a little inflated. 2 of these deliveries were after midnight, so we actually made $594.93, an average of $6.91 on 86 deliveries. Coming up in first, we got $1,448.77 on Instacart. That was 106 deliveries, which averaged $13.66 per delivery. There were some kind people out there. We got 4 cash deliveries, a 10, a 12, and 2 5s, which adds $32 in cash to the total, bringing the total for the week of $2,787.59. We should have done much better last week, but there were some sporting events, fam. Friday and Saturday are going to be a bit low because we had Joshua versus Ngannou on Friday, and on Saturday we had UFC 299. Thursday, there were no sporting events. I had a catering order from Panda Express, the biggest one I have ever seen. Just the egg rolls and water alone would have retailed you and I over $300. I am certain that that catering order cost the hospital over $500. And after they tipped us $0.00, I rage quit for the day, came home, and made a hardcore necro on Last Epoch. It was a great time, but we missed out on a lot of money. Our mileage, let me get this mileage loaded. Sorry about that. New trip. I have not left the house yet. It's tracking our walking now. So, last week, we drove 1,200. I don't know why it says 1297. We drove 1,285 miles. I don't know why it updated again. That is very strange. But when I was taking down all these stats, it was 1,285. I subtracted 20 miles for sports bar trips. So that put our mileage at 1,265, which was an average of $2.20 per mile. We're going to step it up this week, fam. There are no good sporting events. And I'm not going to rage quit again. We're just going to stay focused. I find these stats to be interesting. Maybe you will as well. Sunday was abnormally slow. I spoke to Walmart employees at 3 different stores, and they all said the same thing, that it was a very abnormally slow Sunday, which brought in our lowest steps for the week at 10,902. And the most steps for the week was 15,604. I'm not sure why Saturday has higher calories. Maybe we jogged more on our orders. But man, I can imagine that we would have hit 20K steps if not for UFC 299. But that was such an amazing card. I thank you all for watching. I'm going to have more stats. I will have our hours completely accurate next week. Sorry I didn't really track my hours for last week. But I will with Dash Now for this week. So they will be 100% accurate. I hope you all have a profitable week. Eat some good food. And have a great day.